Hey, good morning guys. Tush and Elin coming at you. It's Sunday, July the 2nd, just after 10 a.m. And we got a pretty nice day today so far, although I think it's calling for thunder showers this afternoon. I thought Elin might drive the Spitfire, but he probably looked at the forecast. Yeah. Oh, he was thinking about his motorcycle. But I think it's going to rain again this afternoon. So anyway, it's T-minus 77 today. And obviously back on the car this morning. So I'm going to finish off my repair that I started last night, which is this wheel well section up front. And Elin is working on this flange piece here. So we're going to try to recreate a flange that's missing. I talked about this on the video last night. So we have the whole repair panels that go in here, but we don't really want to take the panel out entirely that's on the car already because it's welded in there pretty solidly, and there's going to be a lot of work to get that panel out, and it's solid. So what we want to try to do is just sort of take the flange or create a new flange using this as a reference. So I don't know if you get the idea from that. So Elin's going to bend up a new flange, and we'll figure out a way how to weld it on there in the correct position using this as a reference. So that's it for now. We'll come back in a little bit with an update. Alright, it's beer time, 12 o'clock. And give you a quick update where we're at. So I've got that little patch in there. It's not plug welded yet, but it's in there and not ground down. So we're happy with that. And Elin's made, where are your thingies? He's made these flanges. Just got them primed. So they'll go something like that. So that looks fantastic. And I will weld some nuts on the back. I can't find my cage nuts at the moment, so when I do, I'll weld them on there. And he gave me some nice, nice floor art. It's kind of like an angel or something, I don't know, or a radioactive sign, who knows. Anyway, looking good, so we'll keep going, and we'll report back probably at the second beer break, right? See, Elin's glad he didn't ride his motorcycle now. I told him it was going to rain. I don't know how many consecutive days of rain this is, but it seems to have rained pretty much every day for, I don't know, last week. Anyway, I expect we'll probably get some more during the afternoon. But at least it's not stinking hot in the garage. Let me give you a quick update. So, here's what that flange looks like. Looking good. We'll just ground down the back edge here. Don't know why nobody will ever see this, but anyway, that looks good. So now we have something to attach the splash shields to. So we're in good shape. Okay, we have a quiz for you. So this is on the inner trunk panel on the passenger side, and I have no idea what this is. So here's the quiz. You need to tell me what this is. Elin thinks it's some kind of tool holder. Give me the hammer. Well, here's the hammer. So here, it's a hammer holder. I don't think so, but who knows? Anyway, we need to know what this is. If anybody has got any idea what this is, I think it looks like something like electrical, like a ground location or something like that, but I don't know. Anyway, let me know what the heck this is. You get a beer if you tell me the correct answer. Elin's going to supply it. So here's what it looks like in the sunlight. You can get a little bit better view of it. Kind of looks homemade. Looks like electrical connectors on the end that have been welded on. These look like cotter pins that have been sort of bent. And that just looks like a little piece of rod underneath it that the cotter pins have been welded to. So, kind of an odd looking thing, that's for sure. Who wants to see Elin dance? This song came on and he turned it up. No.
I need a lot more beers before I start dancing.
Okay, beers are coming. So, in a couple hours we'll see Elin dancing to his favorite Bee Gees tune. Alright guys, just coming up to 8 p.m. on Sunday evening, and I'm sad to say that I don't have a lot more to report. Ellen left after our late lunch. Did a great job on these new flanges on both sides. They're all ground down and looking pretty. He also finished off spot welding that front flange underneath the front floor section for the driver's side. So that's looking good. You won't be able to really see that very well, but there it is there. So and all trimmed up. There's the new flange on this side. So I still have a bit more welding to do here to put those plug welds in. And we were doing a little bit more investigation before Ellen left, and discovered another bad section over here. We knew there was a small pinhole over here, and that pinhole is now turned into something that looks like that. So we're probably going to be into the same sort of repair as over there, where this affects multiple panels. So it means that this little bulkhead panel here is going to have to be replaced. This flat panel here with the flange on it's going to have to be replaced. And obviously we've got a bit of a hole now in the wheel well drop, so that now needs to be replaced as well. So a bit of a complex panel to repair, but we're going to get started on that by getting it cut out first. So going to get out the cutting tools and see what kind of damage I can do. Kind of an appropriate song as we just had a major storm roll through.
If you give this man a ride, sweet memory will die.
Alright, so there's that piece cut out, and we've just got it sitting here. There's the hole from the wheel well side, and obviously missing a flange on this side. The problem is actually getting cutting access in there, which is a pain. So what I'm wanting to do now is I wanted to change out this bulkhead section. So that'll probably be my first patch. My second patch will be the wheel well drop. I'm going to go from the inside. So there's the wheel well drop. So, like I said, just getting access with something to cut with is the problem. So we've got a multiple tools to do the job, so we'll try to find the best one that helps us out the most, and we'll go to it. So we'll figure out where we want to cut that bulkhead panel first, and then I'll come back afterwards and give you guys a quick look at that. Alright guys, just coming up to 9:15, and here's a look at where we're at. So it's looking pretty good. We've got all the edges cleaned up. Did manage to get that piece cut out outside. There is a little bit of access in the inside of the car to be able to cut, so we managed to utilize that little bit of space we had. So that's the top side, and there's the bottom side. It's a bit of a funny little patch over here in the corner, but we'll probably do that separately. We haven't decided how we're going to make the patch yet, but that needed to be repaired in there. And obviously, again, the wheel well drop needs to be done. So what I'm going to do is the bulkhead patch first, then I'm going to do the wheel well drop, and then we're going to do the flat plate to cover with the flange. So this all started, I think, because we found a little hole, I don't know, over here somewhere, right there, which still needs to be repaired. So once we investigated this little hole, then we sort of started investigating a little bit further south of that, and that's where we ended up. So that's what happens on those old cars. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. We'll possibly get out here tomorrow for a little bit. It's my last day of vacation, so we probably won't spend all day out here. I do have some chores to do around the house, and we've got to get ready for work on Tuesday. So might be limited time out here, but we'll definitely get out here for a little bit. See another little area here that needs to be repaired while I'm sitting here. This is similar to the other side. It's got a little hole here. But you know, that little hole is going to become a pretty long patch the way things go on this car. So that's it for tonight, guys. We'll get out here, like I said, tomorrow on a limited basis. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.